Some people follow the crowd, but a few are destined to stand out. Have you ever felt different, like you don't quite fit in? Maybe that's because you're meant for something greater. The world is filled with those who play it safe, who follow the path laid out before them. But you've experienced something that sets you apart. You've faced challenges, endured hardships, and yet, here you are, stronger, wiser, and more capable than ever before. That's not by accident. The moments that shaped you, the struggles you've conquered, are the very things that make you unique. You see, not everyone can handle what you've been through. Not everyone can carry the weight of adversity and still rise with resilience. You've walked through fire, but instead of being burnt, you've emerged as something more, something exceptional. The fact that you've experienced these struggles means you've been prepared for greatness. Those experiences have built in you a strength, a vision, and a purpose that others may never understand. So if you've ever felt out of place, like you don't belong with the crowd, take pride in that feeling. It means you're not like everyone else. And that's exactly what the world needs. Embrace your uniqueness. Trust in your journey. Keep pushing forward, because your story isn't just about survival, it's about achieving something extraordinary. The 6 things that set you apart. The first thing is, you see, rejection is not a dead end for you, it's a redirection. Where others might see failure, you see opportunity. Rejection isn't the end of the road, it's merely a detour, pointing you in a new direction that will eventually lead you to your success. While most people allow rejection to discourage them, to make them doubt their worth, or to stop them in their tracks, you don't back down. You rise. You understand that rejection is not a reflection of your abilities, but a signal that there's a better path waiting for you. Think about some of the most successful people in the world. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by 12 different publishers before her book was finally accepted. Imagine the countless doors slammed in her face. The doubt that must have crept in with each rejection. But did she quit? Absolutely not. She believed in her story and in herself. Every rejection only fueled her determination to keep going. And now she's not just a successful author, she's a global phenomenon. Similarly, Steve Jobs was ousted from Apple, the very company he founded. That's right, the man who would go on to change the world with the iPhone, the iPad, and countless other innovations was told no, he wasn't wanted anymore. For most people, that kind of rejection would have been devastating. But not for Jobs. He didn't let it break him. Instead, he used that moment to reevaluate, to rethink, to push himself further than he had before. When he returned to Apple, he brought with him a vision that transformed the entire tech industry. These are not isolated examples. Countless successful individuals have experienced rejection in some form. Walt Disney was fired by a newspaper editor because he lacked imagination. Oprah was told she was unfit for television. The list goes on and on. But what sets these people apart is that they didn't let rejection define them. They didn't let it stop them from moving forward. Instead, they took rejection as a challenge to become better, to think differently, and to keep pursuing their dreams with even more intensity. That's the mindset you have. When you face rejection, you don't crumble. You don't see it as the end of your journey. You see it as an opportunity to refine your craft, to sharpen your skills, to learn from your mistakes, and to redirect your energy into something even greater. Rejection is not the opposite of success. It's often a necessary part of the process. It's the universe's way of telling you that you're not where you need to be yet, but you're getting closer. So next time you're faced with rejection, remember, it's not a roadblock, it's a redirection, a nudge towards something better, something greater, something that's truly meant for you. Keep moving forward, because success is never the result of avoiding rejection. It's a result of embracing it, learning from it, and using it to propel you even higher. The second thing is, you don't just accept things as they are. You think deeply and question everything. While most people are content to take things at face value, to go along with the status quo, you have this insatiable curiosity that drives you to dig deeper. You want to understand the why behind the what, and you're not satisfied with surface-level answers. You question systems, beliefs, and conventional wisdom because you know that real growth happens when you push the boundaries of what's accepted. It's this mindset that separates you from the crowd and sets you on the path to becoming a leader, an innovator, a true thinker. This ability to think critically and challenge the norms is not just an intellectual exercise, it's a powerful tool that shapes the way you live your life and pursue your goals. When others simply follow trends or mimic what's been done before, you're the one asking, why does it have to be this way? You're the one who's not afraid to look at the world and say, there's got to be a better way. This is the mindset that leads to breakthroughs, to new ideas, into creative solutions that others can't even imagine. Take someone like Elon Musk. He didn't just accept the world as it is. He looked at it with fresh eyes and asked, what can we do better? He questioned everything, from space travel to electric cars to how we use energy. And he revolutionized industries because he refused to settle for the way things had always been done. Musk didn't take the "it's impossible" narrative and accept it. He asked, why is it impossible? And worked tirelessly to make it possible. Or consider the case of Marie Curie, the pioneering scientist whose work in radioactivity led to groundbreaking discoveries in medicine and physics. In her time, the idea that women could contribute significantly to science was doubted by many, yet she questioned that societal limitation too. She pushed past the boundaries that others had set for her, not only changing the world of science, but also challenging the very notion of what women could achieve. Her unrelenting pursuit of knowledge, regardless of the barriers or expectations placed before her, is an example of the power of questioning and thinking critically. This ability to question is what makes you a leader. Leaders don't simply follow, they lead by inspiring others to think, to challenge, and to innovate. By questioning everything, you have the power to change the narrative, to alter the course of events, and to reshape the world around you. You don't just accept what is, you create what could be. So keep questioning, keep thinking deeply. Don't be afraid to challenge assumptions, break free from the norm, and pursue the truth. Because it's through this relentless pursuit of knowledge, of understanding, that you'll discover the path to innovation, leadership, and success. You are a thinker, and the world needs your perspective now more than ever. The third thing is, you don't just exist, you live with purpose. There's a fire inside you, a drive that pushes you forward every day, urging you to reach for something greater. While many people drift aimlessly, going through the motions of life without a true sense of direction, you are different. You have a mission. You know exactly what you want to achieve, and you won't settle for anything less. This isn't just about career goals or personal achievements. It's a deeper, internal calling that aligns every decision you make with the bigger vision. It's what wakes you up in the morning and keeps you moving when things get tough. This sense of purpose is what makes you unstoppable. Consider someone like Malala Yousafzai. At a young age, she recognized her mission, advocating for girls' education, even when the world around her was filled with dangers and opposition. Her sense of purpose was so strong that she stood up, even in the face of unimaginable violence, to fight for what she believed in. She didn't let fear, rejection, or threats stop her from continuing her mission. Her purpose gave her the strength to endure and the determination to change the world. Malala's story is a powerful reminder that when you have a strong sense of purpose, you become a force of nature, unmovable and unwavering. Or think about Kobe Bryant, whose unparalleled work ethic was driven by his sense of purpose to be the greatest basketball player of all time. He didn't just practice for hours because it was his job. He did it because it was his passion, his mission to become the best. His purpose was clear, and everything he did, every sacrifice he made, was a step toward fulfilling it. His sense of purpose pushed him to go beyond what others thought was possible. And it's why his legacy lives on, even after his tragic passing. When you feel a strong sense of purpose, you don't just follow the crowd or accept life as it comes. You have a vision that is uniquely yours, and everything you do aligns with that vision. You're not distracted by temporary setbacks or short-term failures, because you know where you're headed, and nothing will deter you from that path. It's this clarity of purpose that makes you relentless. It makes you focused, determined, and unwavering. When you feel a fire inside you, that deep driving sense of purpose, you're no longer simply reacting to the world around you. You are shaping it. You are carving your own path, setting your own standards, and forging ahead with an unstoppable resolve. You've tapped into something deeper than ambition. It's your soul's calling, and nothing can stand in your way. So embrace your purpose, let it fuel you, and watch as it propels you to heights others can only dream of. The fourth thing is, you understand the power of solitude. While many fear being alone, you embrace it because you know that it's in those quiet moments that real growth happens. You don't need to be constantly surrounded by noise, distractions, or the company of others to feel fulfilled. Being alone is where you recharge, reflect, and focus on becoming the best version of yourself. It's where you learn, where you evolve, and where your true potential is unlocked. Solitude isn't something you fear, it's something you cherish because it allows you to dive deeper into your own thoughts, your goals, and your purpose. But just because you value solitude doesn't mean you don't appreciate connection. Far from it. When you do connect with others, it's not for shallow conversation or meaningless exchanges. You crave real, authentic relationships, the kind that go beyond surface-level pleasantries. You seek deep, meaningful conversations that challenge you, that inspire you, and that help you grow. You understand that the right connections have the power to elevate you, to expand your perspective, and to push you toward new heights. Take Steve Wozniak, for example, the co-founder of Apple. Wozniak was often a solitary figure, spending countless hours in his garage, tinkering with technology and building the foundation for the personal computer. But when he connected with Steve Jobs, the relationship wasn't about idle chit-chat or small talk. It was a deep, profound partnership based on shared vision and mutual respect. Together, they created something that changed the world. Wozniak valued solitude for the time it gave him to focus on innovation. But he also knew the importance of connecting with the right person, at the right time, to turn his ideas into reality. Similarly, think about someone like Emma Watson. While she's known for being an outspoken advocate for gender equality, she's also someone who values personal growth and time alone. She's spoken openly about the importance of reading, reflecting, and spending time in solitude to nourish her mind. But when she engages with others, it's not in superficial exchanges. She seeks to create deep, meaningful dialogues that push for real change, and she values relationships that are grounded in mutual respect and understanding. This balance between embracing solitude and seeking meaningful connections is what gives you a unique edge. You're never afraid to be alone because you know that it's in solitude where your mind can wander freely, unhindered by the distractions of the world. But when you choose to engage with others, you do so with purpose. Your connections are intentional, genuine, and impactful, and they enrich your life in ways that make you more grounded, more insightful, and more equipped to face whatever challenges come your way. It's this blend of self-reflection and deep, purposeful connection that makes you not only a unique individual, but also an influential force in the world around you. The fifth thing is, life is unpredictable. It throws challenges at you, obstacles that seem insurmountable, moments that test your limits. But here's the thing, you don't break. You don't crumple under pressure. You bounce back stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. You've learned that resilience is not about avoiding hardship, but about adapting to it, evolving through it, and growing in ways you never imagined. When others are consumed by setbacks or knocked down by failure, you rise again. You understand that life is full of ups and downs, but it's not the setbacks that define you, it's how you respond to them. Resilience isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving after adversity, taking the lessons learned and using them to propel you forward. It's this adaptability that makes you unstoppable. When faced with change, you don't resist it, you embrace it. You know that change is often the catalyst for growth, and you have the ability to pivot, shift your mindset, and adjust your approach when needed. Take the story of Thomas Edison, for instance. Edison's path to inventing the light bulb was riddled with failure. He faced thousands of unsuccessful attempts, yet he never gave up. When asked about his many failures, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His resilience was unmatched, and it was this resilience that allowed him to ultimately change the world. Every failure was not a defeat but a lesson learned, a stepping stone towards success. Edison adapted his approach until he found the right solution. His unwavering persistence is a testament to the power of resilience. Consider Oprah Winfrey, whose rise to success wasn't easy either. She faced immense challenges early in her career, from personal trauma to being fired from a job as a television news anchor because she was unfit for TV. Yet, instead of giving in to rejection, she used those experiences as fuel to build a media empire and become one of the most influential women in the world. Oprah's adaptability, her ability to pivot and learn from every setback, is what made her the powerhouse she is today. Like Edison and Oprah, you possess that same resilience and adaptability. You have faced your own trials, whether they were personal, professional, or emotional, and you've come out on the other side stronger. You don't view challenges as obstacles to avoid. You see them as opportunities to prove your strength, to sharpen your skills, and to evolve into a better version of yourself. The pressure doesn't break you, it refines you. In a world where uncertainty is constant, your ability to adapt and bounce back from adversity is your greatest asset. It's what gives you the strength to face the unknown, to embrace change, and to grow through every challenge you encounter. So the next time life tests you, remember, you are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by how you rise above them, how you evolve, and how you keep moving forward no matter the pressure. The sixth thing is, you're not afraid to take risks. While others play it safe, content to stay within the boundaries of what's familiar, you step out of your comfort zone, chasing your dreams with courage and determination. You understand that growth doesn't happen in the safety of routine or the predictability of the everyday. Real progress, the kind that leads to true greatness, comes from the willingness to venture into the unknown, to take chances, and to embrace uncertainty. You have the audacity to dare, to dream big, and to act on those dreams, even when the outcome is unclear. This mindset is what separates pioneers from the ordinary. When people like Richard Branson started Virgin, it wasn't just about creating another business. He took on the risk of competing with massive corporations in industries like airlines and music against all odds. He didn't follow the rules, he created his own. He didn't sit back and wait for the perfect moment, he made the moment. Branson's story is one of relentless risk-taking, of stepping into industries that no one thought would succeed. But his belief in his vision and his willingness to take calculated risks led him to redefine industries and build an empire. Similarly, think about someone like Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She started with nothing but a bold idea and an unwavering belief in herself. She took a financial risk, putting her savings into a product she believed could revolutionize the shapewear industry. At the time, she faced doubts from everyone, from manufacturers to investors. But Blakely wasn't deterred by the fear of failure. She knew that to make a mark, to create something groundbreaking, she had to take risks. Risks that many would never even consider. Today, she's a self-made billionaire and Spanx is a global brand. You understand that risk isn't just about the potential for failure, it's about the potential for greatness. You know that every step you take into the unknown, every bold decision you make brings you closer to creating something extraordinary. Whether it's launching a new business, moving to a new city, or choosing a career path that feels uncertain, you embrace the discomfort because you know it's part of the journey to something bigger, something that will shape your legacy. Playing it safe might bring comfort, but it never brings greatness. The greatest innovators, the most influential leaders, and the most successful individuals all share one thing in common. They dare to take risks. They refuse to stay in their comfort zones. And because of that, they change the world. You too are on the path of greatness because you have the courage to step into the unknown, to face the challenges head on, and to dare to be different. Your willingness to take risks will not only set you apart from the ordinary, it will catapult you toward a future that others can only dream of. So keep stepping forward, keep daring, keep taking risks, because that's where the magic happens. Being different isn't a curse, it's your greatest strength. The world is full of people trying to blend in, trying to follow the rules, trying to meet expectations. But you've realized something that most people never do. It's the very things that make you unique, the things that set you apart from the crowd, that will propel you to greatness. Embrace your differences, because they are the fuel for your success. They are the spark that will ignite your potential and light the way toward a future that others can only dream of. The world doesn't need more people who fit in. It doesn't need more followers or imitators. It needs more people like you, people who have the courage to stand out, to challenge the status quo, and to change the world. The future isn't built by those who conform to what's already been done. It's built by the dreamers, the innovators, the ones who are willing to take risks, question everything, and step into the unknown. It's built by people like you who understand that greatness doesn't come from blending in, it comes from standing out. And here's the truth. You have everything you need to change the game. You have the resilience to bounce back from any setback. You have the vision to see what others can't. You have the courage to take risks, the purpose that fuels you, and the ability to adapt to any situation that comes your way. But the real question is, will you step into it? Will you embrace everything that makes you different, everything that makes you powerful, and use it to create something extraordinary? So tell me, are you ready to embrace what makes you unique and step into your greatness? Are you ready to stop playing small and start living the life that you were meant to live? Because the world is waiting for you. It's waiting for your ideas, your voice, your strength. And the only thing standing between you and that greatness is the choice to step forward, to be bold, and to never settle for anything less than the best version of yourself. The time is now. The world needs you. So go out there and show them what makes you different. Because that's exactly what's going to change everything. As you step into your greatness, remember, you are not alone. There's a whole community of people out there who are ready to walk this journey with you. People who understand that change starts with embracing who we truly are. So if you felt something resonate with you today, if you're ready to take that next step toward your unique, extraordinary future, I'd love for you to be a part of this movement. Don't forget to like this video because your support fuels more powerful messages that can inspire others to rise. Comment below and share your thoughts. Let me know what makes you different, what you're stepping into, and how you're embracing your greatness. I want to hear your story. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more videos that will help you unlock your potential and live your best life. Together we can build a world filled with people who dare to be different and change everything for the better. Thank you for watching, and remember, your greatness is just beginning. Stay bold, stay brave, and keep pushing forward. The world needs you.